The bottom's in. Buy now or get priced out for life. Rates just came down. It's the perfect time to sell. Let's cut through the BS you keep getting fed by these so-called industry experts. Here's how to torch 50 grand in 30 days or less. And the kicker, it's not buyers, it's not rates, it's us, the homeowners. And sometimes our realtors and their lies we choose to believe. 5 mistakes that feel smart, look safe, but silently bleed equity faster than a Vegas blackjack table. The wildest part, one of them kills your deal before your house even hits the MLS. Here's how to wreck your sale in 5 easy steps. It's HGTV, but for people who love losing money. Stick around because I'll show you how to stop it. Every Hamilton family I've seen get burned, it wasn't recklessness, it wasn't greed, it was safety plays, moves that felt smart, moves that felt responsible, but killed equity like a slow motion leak until the basement floods. Quick gut check, be honest. Have you ever thought maybe I'll price a little high? Have you ever caught yourself saying, I'll just list with my cousin and save a little bit of commission? Yes, if you've had that thought. If you refuse to bleed equity in this market, I want to see who's serious about defending the wealth that they've worked so hard to build. Listen, the numbers don't lie. Hamilton prices are down 250 grand since the peak. That's not opinion, that's a scoreboard. Let's stop the bleed today. Selling your Hamilton home, you've got 3 big fears. What if it doesn't sell? What if I have to give it away? What if I pay too much in commission and nobody even sees it? Here's the deal. I'm not just a realtor, I'm a marketer with years of corporate advertising experience. In less than 3 months, I built Hamilton's biggest real estate YouTube channel with nearly 700,000 views. So yes, I do know how to get views on your house. This market is war. I'm Mike Johnson, Hamilton's equity war general. I fight for your home equity every single day. Backed by 300 plus Google reviews, if you want to go from for sale to sold for top dollar faster than you can blink and save a ton of commission in the process, click the link below and grab my free seller guide. My listings don't sit, they sell, period. There's no denying that this market is tough. I work with Hamilton homeowners every single day. Together, we got this. But here's the truth. Every Hamilton seller who lost money made one of these 5 mistakes. Some made all 5. The sign goes up, the showings stall, the inbox empties, the prices slash, the whispers start. The low balls roll in. The equity bleeds. And once the bleed starts, it snowballs until that 900K dream home sells for 775 grand. That $125,000 gap, that's not monopoly money, that's not fantasy. That's your down payment, that's your retirement, that's your move up gone. And Hamilton families walk straight into the trap blind, thinking they're making a safe move, thinking they're playing it smart. I watched this mistake crush homeowners for 9 years straight. And here's the kicker. It happens before you even get your first showing. That's next. The first and deadliest mistake, overpricing. It feels smart, it feels safe, but it kills faster than anything else. And here's how it happens. Your neighbor sells for 900 grand. You think, mine should be 1.1. I updated the roof and the furnace. Reality check. Nobody pays 200K for a roof. Nobody pays 200K for a furnace. That's not a luxury, that's maintenance. And here's what really happens. Your sign goes up at 1.1. Your realtor probably says boo because they're too scared to hurt your feelings and don't want to lose your business. Week 1, crickets. Week 2, whispers. Week 3, lowball circle. And silently, every buyer in Hamilton is asking, what's wrong with this house? You sit, you slash, you relist, buyers wait, they whisper, they circle, they lowball, equity bleeds. And once the desperation leaks, game over. Buyers don't compete, they attack. I've seen this for 9 years across Hamilton. Thousands of families, the ending never changes. Overpriced homes always bleed out. Picture it, 60 days in, your sign still on the lawn. Your countertops buried in business cards. Your mailbox full of insulting offers that make you angry to even read. That's not selling, that's a slow bleed. And here's the brutal truth. The first week on market is your golden ticket. That's when urgency peaks, that's when buyers compete. Miss that because you chose to overprice your house? You don't just lose weeks, you lose tens of thousands. Be honest, have you ever worried about pricing too high? Drop yes in the comments or type LOL if you've heard someone brag their house was worth more just because they replaced the furnace. If you're serious about protecting your Hamilton equity, drop protect right now. Pricing right isn't optional, it's survival. Overpricing your home is just as embarrassing as bragging about changing your furnace. Your realtor should be ashamed that they let you get away with it. And newsflash, you just hired an order taker. Good luck, because nobody's paying extra for that. And while families are cooking up fantasy numbers, they stumble right into mistake number 2, the one that feels like a bargain, but costs more than anything else. Hiring the cheapest, most convenient realtor in town. My cousin just got her license. She'll do it for half. This guy charges 1%. What a deal. If your kid needed open heart surgery, would you shop for the cheapest doctor on Kijiji? Didn't think so. But every year in Hamilton, families hand their $700,000 asset to Discount Dave. That's not saving money, that's financial suicide. Here's the truth. Most agents in Hamilton sold fewer than 2 homes last year. 2, that's not a business, that's a side hustle. Do you really want your biggest financial move handed by someone still figuring out how to strap a lockbox to your house? Discount Dave math? You save 10 grand in commission, you lose 50 in the negotiation. Congrats, you just paid him 25 grand to fail. He lists, he waits, he refreshes realtor.ca, he prays, you sit, you stall, you stress, you bleed. That's not strategy, that's desperation. I spent years in corporate advertising before real estate. I don't throw a sign in the lawn. I engineer demand, sniper ads, Google funnels, AI targeting that puts your listing in front of buyers already searching for homes just like yours. Meanwhile, Discount Dave, he's lighting candles and hoping for a miracle. And that's why Hamilton families who use him bleed out 50 grand without blinking. I get it. Nobody likes paying commission. It feels like dead money. But here's the dual path every homeowner faces. Hire cheap, lose big. Hire right, sell fast, keep more. One path is survival, the other is financial suicide. Picture this, you're packing boxes, counting every dollar for your next down payment. You saved a little in commission, but at closing, your agent left 50 grand on the table. That Ancaster dream, gone. That West Mountain upgrade, gone. Because Discount Dave couldn't negotiate his way out of a Tim Hortons lineup. Hiring a discount agent is like buying the cheapest parachute on Amazon. Sure, you saved a few bucks, but let's see how that works out for you when it really matters. Click the link below, grab my seller guide to see how sellers in the city are fiercely protecting their equity. Now let me ask you this, would you ever let your cousin list your house? Drop cousin if you've seen the disaster. Or type never if you'd rather protect your equity than gamble it. We got this. Lazy agents and discount deals don't protect homeowners. And here's where it gets wild. You finally get an offer. It comes in fast, strong number, and instead of celebrating, most Hamilton homeowners just panic. That's mistake number 3, and it wipes out families every single year. Rejecting the first offer, it happens like this. Day 2, an offer lands. It's strong, it's clean, it's everything you wanted. And instead of celebrating, the homeowner panics. If I sold this quick, I can do better. Wrong. That's how equity dies in Hamilton, because the first 72 hours, that's the gold rush. That's when urgency peaks, that's when buyers are rabid. You ignore it, momentum dies. Your home shifts from must-have to maybe later. From hot listing to freezer burnt leftover. Day 1, energy peaks. Day 2, leverage stacks. Day 3, silence creeps. Week 1, hope fades. Week 2, crickets. Week 3, lowballs. Week 4, regret. Week 6, equity gone. Picture it. Day 2, a strong offer sits on your kitchen table. Instead of signing it or negotiating, you stall. You wait for better. Week 2, nothing. Week 4, lowballs. Week 6, you're begging the first buyer to come back. Spoiler, they never do. I've seen this crush Hamilton families for 9 years straight. Speed isn't weakness, speed is leverage. That first serious offer, that's when you squeeze. That's when you pit buyers against each other. That's when you weaponize urgency, but stall, you kill it. Rejecting the first offer is like turning down Beyonce because you're waiting for Rihanna. Spoiler, she's not calling. Now you're alone, dancing with a stranger at the Hamilton Legion Hall. Yes, if you've ever second-guessed an offer, or type regrets if you've seen a seller claw back later. We don't torch momentum at Hamilton, we weaponize it. And while families fumble offers, they stumble into mistake number 4, cutting the buyer agent commission. Sounds clever, costs a fortune. Here's how it plays out. You shave the buyer agent fee. You save 5 grand, but you lose 50. Because agents are human, they follow incentives. If your listing pays less, they steer buyers somewhere else. Unethical, I know, but it's the real world. Picture the street. Across the road, packed open house. Cars lined up, offers flying. Your house, silent. Same style, same price, different commission, different results. Sign up, no traffic, no showings, no offers, silence, regret, equity gone. That little savings, the most expensive move Hamilton homeowners make. You just erased your own visibility. You locked out half the buyers. Think of it as job hunting. Let's say you're looking for a job. 2 offers hit your desk. Same hours, same work. One pays 100 grand, the other pays 70. Which one are you going to choose? Exactly. Buyer agents are no different. Cut their commission and they'll cut you out. Drop commission in the comments if you've ever thought about cutting it. Or drop trap if you've seen the seller regret it. We don't cut one of the most important levers that actually brings buyers through the door. We protect it. And if you think that mistake hurts, wait until you see the final killer. The one that drains more equity than all the rest combined. Mistake number 5, the emotional trap. It sounds like this. We need to get this price to sell. I'm not in a rush. We're waiting for our tulips to bloom. Or the classic, we don't have to sell. Sounds harmless, but this is the most expensive killer of them all. Because the market doesn't care about your feelings, it doesn't care about your tulips, and buyers, they definitely don't pay extra for stubbornness. Day 1, you stall. Day 30, showings drop. Day 60, offers sink. Day 90, your dream move disappears. Picture it. Your tulips are gorgeous, your daffodils glow, but your sign, still sitting. Every week unsold, another 5, 10, 15 grand gone, drip by drip by drip, until your down payment disappears. I get it. This isn't just drywall and bricks. This is your kid's growth chart on the wall. This is your first holidays, your memories. But the truth, buyers don't buy your story, they buy value. And when emotions run the sale, equity dies. Letting emotions into a negotiation is like bringing your diary to a hostage standoff. Nobody cares. And you just gave up your leverage. Drop protect if you're done letting pride rob you. Drop move if you want tactical, ruthless equity protection. Here's the dual path future. 90 days from now, 2 outcomes. Path 1, pride wins, your house sits, your equity bleeds. Path 2, strategy wins, your house sells, equity protected. Decision time. Which path are you on? There's no denying that this market is tough. I work with Hamilton homeowners every single day. Together, we got this. You've seen the 5 killers, you know the traps, and now you know the solution. Selling your Hamilton home, you've got 3 big fears. What if it doesn't sell? What if I have to give it away? And what if I pay too much in commission and no one even sees it? Here's the deal. I'm not just a realtor, I'm a marketer with years of corporate advertising experience. In less than 3 months, I built Hamilton's biggest real estate YouTube channel with nearly 700,000 views. So yes, I know how to get views on your house. This market is war. I'm Mike Johnson, Hamilton's equity war general, and I fight for your home equity every single day. Backed by 300 plus Google reviews, if you want to go from for sale to sold for top dollar faster than you can blink and save a ton of commission in the process, click the link below, grab my free guide. Thousands already have. My listings don't sit, they sell, period. This market is ruthless, but together we'll survive it.